thought, you know, what the hell, let's throw it in there, you know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel via Glow. If you're new here, my name is Gloria and I'm a full-time reseller on multiple different apps, and I resell clothing shit. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving a good old pull with me. Now I've already pulled my orders and I actually want to show you guys what sold over this past weekend, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it was real bad. So let's just jump right in. So just to preface this, I don't typically send out like crazy offers or anything, but I just try to send out offers just to kind of keep all of my storefronts running. So on Poshmark, I do use 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂 and they do everything for me, and then on eBay I will periodically go in the app and I will send out offers. It's always 15%. That's where I cap it on eBay. And then as far as Mercari, I kind of don't really do much over there, but I've noticed that when I try to zhuzh up some business just by sending like semi-aggressive offers on items that have been liked a lot, it does help a little bit. But this weekend just was really difficult. I feel like I knew on Saturday that it was going to be a very long weekend, just because the sales weren't coming in as quickly as they typically do. All right, so for starters, my gross profit for this weekend is only $579 with 22 total sales, and I did sell on 4 different platforms, which was Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Depop. So I made 11 sales on Poshmark, 7 on eBay, 3 on Mercari, and then 1 on Depop. So I'm going to start from the bottom to the top. We're going to start on the platforms that I made the least on to the most, and we're going to start off with Depop. So this was a Susan Bristol cardigan vest patchwork situation. I actually picked this up due to the fact that I thought it was very interesting, and I do think the girls would love this, so that's why I got it. And it was new with tags. And from my history of selling Susan Bristol, I just never wanted to price it too high, because I feel like the selling price point is literally under $30 for the most part. I think I did sell one for $36, but it's around that price point. So this one actually sold for $25. She sent me an offer and she literally purchased it right after she sent the offer, which is very shocking on Depop. If you sell on Depop, you know exactly what I mean. But this one was titled New Susan Bristol Y2K Vintage Vest 4 Patchwork Cowgirl Western Velvet Quilted. All right, so the first thing to sell on Mercari this weekend was this chandri vintage skirt. So real quick, this has so many likes across all of my platforms. Like, this is a very popular skirt, okay? However, clearly I must have had it priced too high because nobody was really interested. I wanted to get about $25 for this one just because it was so pretty. We didn't get that. So this one had, I want to say, maybe 12 likers on Mercari. So I went and sent in a very aggressive offer of $18, and the person that just liked it actually purchased it. So this one was actually titled Chandri Vintage 90s Maxi Skirt Medium Brown Fairy Gypsy Boho Tiered Beaded Lace. The next one to sell was actually this Torrid sweater. I picked this up, it had to have been like October, and I just knew it was going to sell during that time. It didn't, but this one actually sold for my full asking price, and I did title this one as Torrid Women's Sweatshirt Classic Fit Super Soft Plush Lace Sleeves Waffle Knit. And yeah, I'm happy that it sold for $28. I can't really get that much for Torrid unless it's like a jacket or something, so I was really happy to sell it for that amount. So this one was actually a style pickup. The brand was actually called Versona. I didn't really too much care about it, but this was a gauzy material. It was an extra large, so I felt like with those factors, this one would perform good. Understand. But anyways, this one was titled Versona Women Midi Dress Extra Large Sage Green Gauze Tiered Boho Cottage Core Coastal. All right, so moving on to eBay. The first thing to sell was these REI Co-op Kids pants. I recently just picked these up, so these sold within like a couple of days. REI Co-op is the brand that I actually look more into versus just regular REI, and I felt like these probably would do good because we are in like the hiking season, even though they were kids, so that was a little questionable, but I still took the chance on it, and they sold fairly quickly, and we love that. So these were titled REI Co-op Kids Convertible Hiking Pants Medium 10 to 12 Tan Outdoor Nylon Cargo. All right, so this next one was actually a Trina Turk swimsuit. y'all. I actually had this one for quite some time. I do think I listed it in the fall, just because I thought, you know, somebody was interested. And I believe like the girls do tell you that, you know, people are still going on vacation in the fall season. They go to warmer weather areas. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and get it. This one had a little bit of wear on the butt, and I think that truly affected the sellability of it, so I had to keep bringing the price down. I think I did price it kind of high initially, but this one should at the very least sold for $25. But I came to terms with I'm probably not going to get that for it, so we let it go, and this one actually sold for $21.19. I did send them an offer and they accepted it. So this one was titled Trina Turk Women 6 Seychelles, I don't think I pronounced that right, high neck halter one-piece swimsuit bathing suit. Yeah, that one was a little weird title. I don't like that. So this is actually a 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂 blouse. I picked this one up in September and it finally sold. I thought this was so pretty. I thought that the love spell out was really nice, and I thought that, you know, somebody would love this because it's kind of like a novelty print. But this one actually sold. It took a while because y'all see that the price is $17.95, so that means that I relisted this multiple times. So this one was titled 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂𝕂 blue novelty heart love print balloon sleeve v-neck blouse medium. All right, so this is actually a COS top. I picked this up at the bins and I was so happy because this is starting to become like a good bread and butter brand for me. I remember hearing a YouTuber talk about it and I started to like find it a little bit more because I think before I never really tuned into the brand, but it does sell pretty quick for me, and I want to say it's always between like $25 to $30, so it's a pretty good brand. But this one actually sold for $20.37. Looks like I sent them an offer, they accepted it. And this one was actually titled COS Women Top 8 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂 cotton pink color block long sleeve scoop neck blouse. Honestly, this one should have definitely went for more, but I had noticed this one wasn't getting any attention, so when it came time for me to relist it, I went on and dropped the price on it. So there's that. So this is actually a Madewell top. I enjoy picking up Madewell, especially if it's something that is worth picking up, and I felt like this one was, because I feel like I sold this one before, so why not sell it again? But this one actually sold for $19.96, which is my full asking price. It looks like I have recently went in to sell similar and dropped the price, and it sold. And this one was titled Madewell Women Top Central Drapey Shirt and Window Pane Navy Blue Oversized H3846. If you don't know, Madewell actually gives you the style code, and it makes it so much easier to find stock photos and the exact name of the item, so we love that. All right, so this is a Patagonia like sweater situation. I actually remember sourcing this at a different Ben's location here in Dallas, Texas, or I shouldn't say Dallas, I think it was in Fort Worth. But I picked this up and I was just like, oh yeah, this is gonna sell so quick, it didn't. And honestly, y'all, I have not been to that location. It had to been either in like August or September, so I've had this for a while. But I went on and dropped the price, and it finally sold for my full asking price of $19.95. And this one was actually titled Patagonia Women Capilene Base Layer Blue Quarter Zip medium winter. So yeah, got that out the door. So this is actually a Athleta dress. I was actually happy to find it. I don't know why I still get excited to find Athleta, and I think it's because it's like a great bread and butter brand at this point for me. I actually never found an Athleta dress, so I was excited to see how it was gonna do, and this one didn't disappoint. This one actually sold for $24.63, which I still think is a great price point for Athleta, given the fact Athleta is not really the it girl anymore. But this one was actually titled Athleta Women Mini Dress Medium Black A-line Sleeveless Santorini Thera. I'm assuming that's the style name. So that was it for my eBay sales. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I feel like eBay has completely like plummeted. I did my books this morning and I noticed that the amount that I made was just very laughable for this full week. So I typically do my books every Monday morning. All right, so we're gonna move on to Poshmark, where I made the bulk of my sales. The first thing to sell was actually this Duluth jacket. Now, I did not know that raincoats were like the jacket of the spring, so now that I know that, I can still kind of like pick them up, and I can understand it now because they are very lightweight and it is like very rainy around the springtime, so it does make sense. But I picked this one up, and honestly I didn't care about the size. I knew that this was a great style. Duluth is a great brand for the most part. I would 1000% vet the piece you were looking into, because it is pieces that I've actually left behind at the bins. Even though they were in excellent condition, the sell-through rate wasn't great. But for the most part, this brand does sell well every time I pick it up. But I had this one titled as Duluth Trade-In Women's Jacket, Extra Small, Paradise, Green Pink Floral, Full Zip, Pure Genius. I'm assuming that's the name of this style. But this one sold for $36. That lets me know that my bot sent them an offer. They accepted, and we love that. This one was interesting. So I was having a very rough week. Poshmark, what I made 11. Yeah, even Poshmark was slow. But I almost declined this one just because I'm like, girl, why are you playing in my face? I had this one priced at $25. She sent me a $10 offer, but I said, you know what, Gloria? We are in a season of trying to make some sales. So I countered at $15, which was my lowest, and she accepted it. So I love that. This was a new to me brand. This was more of a style pickup more than anything. It was like a snake skin print of like some pull-on trousers. So I went on and picked them up, and I titled these Sim & Sam's Women's Smock Waist Palazzo Pants, Wide Leg, Snake Skin, Gray, White, Medium. All right, so this is a brand that I feel like I've heard a few resellers say is a pretty good brand. I don't know, it seems a little questionable, but I think it's called Grimisi or Grimmy, I don't know. So I picked these up. I think I also have another pair in my closet that will not sell, so we love that. But these actually sold for $23. They sent me a offer with like $5 off, because anything that I price at $28 I don't send offers on. So anything below $30 I don't send offers on it. So if you are ever interested in something and you're waiting for me to send you an offer on it that's below $30, it's not going to happen. So your best bet is to just send me an offer, because I'm not sending an offer because I'm going to make lower than what I want on the take home part. So anyways, so these were titled Grimisi Women's Shorts Medium, Purple, Elastic Waist, Buckle Tie, Pockets, Casual. All right, so this is John Varvatos USA. I actually sourced this last week, so this was a really quick turnaround. They also sent me a $5 off offer because I had it priced at $28. They sent me a $23 offer. I thought that was incredibly reasonable, so I accepted it. And this one was titled John Varvatos USA Men Button-Down Shirt Large, Black, White, Gingham Plaid Pocket. This one was a pretty exciting pickup. This is an LL Bean dress. I, of course, sourced this at the bins, and I didn't even think twice about it, but then I checked comps when it was time for me to do my research to list. And I'm like, oh shit, like this is going for a decent amount. But I was a bit nervous because I'm like, wait, we are kind of like transitioning out of that, you know, colder season, so I don't know if it's gonna do well, but I still priced it up. So this one actually sold from an offer that Poshmark sent them. They accepted it, and this one sold for $48. And this one was actually titled LL Bean Women's Shirt Dress 8, Signature Madres Plaid. I don't know if I said that right, I'm sorry. Red, green, chore button down. This one was also an exciting find. I actually just sourced this last week, and I was pretty shocked at what these were selling for, so I priced mine up. And the fact that it was a size large, I'm like, this is a given. I'm definitely gonna price this up. And this one actually sold for my full asking price. And I actually had this one titled Free People Intimately Free Women Push Sin Mini Slip Dress Large Black Grunge. Now I don't know if this is a grunge style, but I just thought, you know, what the hell, let's throw it in there. You know, this is a 𝕃𝕀 maxi skirt. I actually had this one for a while. I don't know why this one took so long to sell, but maybe it was the size, because it was a size 2. This one actually sold for $24. I think they sent me an offer. No, I sent them an offer and they accepted it. And this one was actually titled 𝕃𝕀 Women's Skirt 2, Black Thick Knit Swing A-Line Dark Academia Side Zipper Long. So this is actually a brand that I think I've picked up 3 or 4 times, and it takes forever to sell, and it always sells for like $10 to $15. However, I don't think I'm picking it up anymore. I still have come across it a few times and I just refuse to pick it up. I could use this as a filler brand, but I don't know. I didn't think about that actually. I'll see. But anyways, this one is called One World. I don't know why I have it as Unity World. So this one was actually titled Unity World Y2K 2000s top extra large red pink butterfly Ed Hardy inspired tattoo eclectic. Yeah, I don't know if I want to pick up this brand as like a filler just to kind of get those quick, you know, $10 to $15 padded sales, but I don't know. Lately when I've been seeing it, I actually just leave it there because I don't like to sit on items that long. This one actually sold within a month. The other ones are still here. This is a J. Jill sweater. For some reason, I feel like J. Jill is selling for me. I don't know if spring is the season for J. Jill or something, but I've been selling a lot of my J. Jill pieces. But this one actually sold for $24, and this one was titled J. Jill Women Cardigan Knit Sweater Extra Large Cotton Blend Lightweight Clear Buttons. All right, so this one is actually a Neiman Marcus cashmere sweater. I have a very soft spot for picking up cashmere that is in excellent condition at the bins, especially if it's a good size, so I still take it. And I'm actually happy that this one didn't take forever to sell, especially because it's a burgundy colorway, and we all know that this is more of a fall color. But my bot sent them an offer, they accepted it. This one actually was titled Neiman Marcus 100% Cashmere Women's Sweater V-Neck Sweatshirt Large Burgundy. All right, so the last thing to sell, which y'all just saw in a reseller vlog, is this pair of Melbourne men's pants. I was so excited to find this brand. This is 1000% a Bolo brand. So if you ever come across it, you need to pick it up. Don't even think about it. I would even pay $15 for this. That's how much I think this is a good pickup. I noticed that their sweatpants, when I was doing my comps, do the best. If you can find their sweatpants, you're gonna get $100. Like, no bullshit, you're gonna get a good amount. Even if you want to just go and get on eBay just to look at comps for this brand, go do it. Go see what sells the best. But I noticed that the sweatpants was selling like hotcakes, so definitely pick it up when you see it. But me and this particular buyer went back and forth. I listed it, and I want to say within like an hour, if that, it may be less than that, they sent me a $50 offer. I had them priced at $85 because I wanted to make room for my bot sending them an offer, and I still wanted to make $60 on this item. So when my bot sent them the offer, they ended up countering at $50, and I actually went back and forth with myself because I'm like, okay, $50, that's not bad, but I'm just like, I don't know. So I went and looked at comps again, and I'm just like, I don't know. And then I had noticed I have multiple watchers on eBay already, so I'm just like, you know what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and counter. So I countered to 60, and he went and messaged me, and he was like, are you willing to do 58 with discounted shipping or something like that? Or I don't know what it was. He asked me a question, and I was like, 60 is my lowest. And then I think that's when he said, well, would you do 58 with discounted shipping? And I'm like, no. So I said 60 flat is my lowest. So he went on and accepted my offer. My sales were shot. Y'all saw the last video. I made 40 something sales, and here I am making 22 sales, and I'm making half the amount. However, when I check my books, I am $200, well, technically $120 away from my monthly goal, and today is the 29th, so I still have today and tomorrow, which I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that. Some weekends, or hell, some weeks are bad, and then some are really good, so I can't even be too upset. And I'm grateful for all the sales that I've made, and we are approaching summer slowdown, so I really need to kick it in gear and get my shit together. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, please leave this emoji, and let me know how your sales have been so far in April, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.